Hello friends, Arthur here, and this is ZSL base round 4 I guess, and well, this was very interesting, I would say, round. Honestly, the theme space quite wide. I told that during track review, and a lot of track was quite hard, so I had really great idea because I was really bad during all tracks. Like some of them I even didn't made gold medal. So I thought, okay, I will train myself and take several practices. And I didn't do it only because I was playing Dune Awaken and I'm so upset with this game. But anyway, sorry. Small interruption, small intro for this round. But as I said, tracks are pretty hard one. Different Shockwire from Quick Racer, he specifically said that he grinds after medal to push people to the limit. And as you can see, I believe he rightly did so. Like even Maki not beat after medal, at least this time. I believe he did it previously, but it is what it is. And I beat my PB on this track several times. I found the way how I can do it, and it was great. Again, I know the theories that you need to be stick to the ground, use as less airtime, and not to be like bouncy on the track, and not steering a lot to not oversteer. But theory and like practice is two different things, and it's really great to have a lot of players, faster players than me, that could show me the right trajectory where you can like win 1/10, half a tenth, but in all elements it's give you really great results. As of the Stallion, overall I find this track fine until one element which completely ruined all my runs. Like it's the jump to checkpoint 5. Basically, each time when I try to do it or try to like grind the speed to do that, it was a nightmare. Never happened. Each time like I bounced and lose time. So for me it was faster, just slightly slow down, and it gave me more chances to finish, not crash. So yeah, very strange, but it is what it is. One place and completely ruined my track. And yes, probably I know I use phrase it is what it is so many times during one talk, and I really often use it, so I believe it's my thing. I can't rid of it. It's like let me know, is this like bothering you, triggering you, or it's fine? But yeah, back to the tracks. Catcher Beltway, well, this track slightly changed from my review. I believe during my review there was like poles, not dots, and I don't know, I'm feeling that arrows or poles were more visible just because some of jumps are blind and you not always see how and where you need to jump. And always, as we I don't remember with whom I talk about that, but when you put dots as like ideal line or the place where you need to go, it's basically helping people who are slower than you are. And for example, like Lexer, Maki, Saint Nick, I think they can use it just for like, let's say, first run. After that, I believe they will find the better line, better jump to build it. So it could help for some players and not for any of the others. No time for caution. Again, as I said, very hard track during review. I honestly don't remember, did I vote for that? As of voting, I believe 7 or 8 track was different from my votes, and this is great. It shows that we have a lot of judges with different skill level, with different approach, with different taste, and we have different variety of tracks with different skills, with different options to play, and having around, I believe, like 20 judges, at least I believe for season 6 it's 20. It's also nice to have buffer if someone couldn't take part during this week. Paper Planet was very interesting because I saw the moment how people slightly cut, or I believe it's a cut or like alter way after checkpoint 1 U-turn. They go down right away and I go like upper road, and it seems quite faster, but for me, for my trajectory as I try to use, it always was like overturn and I lose more speed trying to do this way rather than like the standard and going wider. The finish though I really love on this track, and as you will see on round leaderboard, probably the going like downhill is faster this track, and that's one of the reason why I love open lobbies with a lot of tracks, especially if you already play some tracks. You can see some new lines that you even consider as a line. For example, Beyond Eons from Diablo, I honestly thought until like this round that the part from checkpoint 6 to 7 like is underwater, like it's solid and you can crash, or it's like an ice and you can like split. So I always try to go like wider line, and someone before me like going under and like, wait a minute, it's like the half track under the water, so I can do this and I can use it for better result. Again, better is not mean that I beat like top 10, top 16s. For me it was a better result. I beat my PB, which basically is the initial goal for all ZSL for me, and all like higher goals are just sweet bonus. So yeah, just trying to beat my PB and try to repeat the faster line from other guys. Well, this approach didn't help me with atmospheric by just Maki, because it's like very fast, precise track, and one tiny little mistake could completely ruin your run, and it was happened so many times with me. Like I was like, even during this video run you can see like +5 on speed, -3, -4, like it's like all over jumping, like one teeny tiny slip and that's all. I was just happy that I was build a lot of like time on the first part, that it helped me to run it better. So yeah, and even if you not do like critical mistake in this track, just small overturn made you slippery, so very bad. Nightbot Foxtrot 9, I found two ways the funny ways on this track. The first one, that after my review, in a comment I found out that the poles near the finish are transparent, so you can easily hit them and go into the finish. I thought that they're like solid, so that's a problem for me. But yeah, and second of all, I would say this weird transition into the pipe, like going up and do the spiral like 1 or 2 times, wasn't so common element, so a lot of people have like problem there, and I thought that people really go slow from this element, and this helped me to put pretty solid time. But as you can see, still try to avoid all these poles because it made like some kind of trauma, and I, even if it's like transparent, I rather not hit them at all and build wider line. I don't think that it's cost me any time. As for the station 9 from Shad, I just can't. I don't know, a lot of jumps, a lot of transitions made my day really bad. I don't know why. This time it's feeling right. I couldn't like build up and find the like the whole like part in. I couldn't build like all part of the tracks in the whole successful run. It was so critically bad. Most of my problem was from the beginning, from several first jumps. And yes, like, because they're at the beginning, I can't find the perfect line on this big upper U-turn, and each time, like, I lose a lot of speed there, and it's cost me all time through whole track. Cryosphere by Lokia, and well, it's ice. I I would vote for ice track only if the theme will be ice. So yeah, always consider as one of the hardest part, like the ice is especially like this one where you need to build your line before and the ice happened, because if you do it wrongly, you will fly over, you will crash, and my result until like the last my run, I was P16, and at some point I was like pushed to P17, and I believe it's one of the highest result from me on this round. But it proves that ice always was hard for people, especially such weird one. So yeah. But as I said, a lot of judges thought that this will be a great track for the space theme. But honestly, I really prefer like the New Hope from Codewalt, and I probably put it like twice. But again, it's just me. I have nothing about Lokia, but I have more problem with ice. But for the Codewalt, really love this track. Love it during like review. Again, it's really hard to say something bad about Codewalt track, especially after history of Codewalt, where he confirms that he really tried to build very beautiful theme track and that everyone can approach. Strangely enough, this time I couldn't beat my personal best time. So the time that I put during review was faster than I could achieve during this round. I don't think there was any changes from Akane or anyone, because there was one trick or skip that was found. It's you can hit the wind near the finish, like the ship, and go into the finish if you're lucky, and if you have enough speed, and it could give you 2/10, 3/10. I believe Maki could do it, and on a stream, like and yet another track with like Star Wars themed for the Empire, and yet again I didn't vote for this track because I still have really big problem on this track. Like I have 2 or 3 attempts that I could finish, because all other I was failing, and I was failing mostly in same place. Well, 2 places. First one, on my first round, it was surprise. So if you do the first jump wide on the left, it is possible for you to skip the first checkpoint. And I did it. I finished it, and it didn't count because, well, it was just 5 out of 6. And second problem is the loop from checkpoint 4 to 5. Crash there so many times, just losing grip and flying and crashing. So yeah, very, very hard track for me. Space Out by Mac Cheesy, yet again track that probably I would never vote for. Space, even if it's so suitable for space theme, because it's in a space, it's flying, it's a planet. But yes, because people don't like flying thing, I believe even Maki was surprised that this track was chosen. But yeah, luckily I found the way how I can do this track. There's literally straight line that you can use for keep driving and flying, and you can beat it. And same for Interstellar Arc, last track. It was hard, but I believe I vote for it because it was still funny enough, with a lot of lines, which I really want to see how faster players can do, and I learned a lot from them. Even if I couldn't like repeat it, it still was very, very interesting to see what line they choose and what they do on the track. It's give me a lot of knowledge how to improve my time. Even it was pretty bad during this track, like P30, I believe, something like that. And okay guys, thanks for watching this ZSL space. Hope you enjoyed. As always, leave like, subscribe if you're new or old but not subscribed, And see you next time on next video. Bye.